Yo, good afternoon, good evening, freedom marchers, freedom family, freedom lovers, and freedom fighters. Tyrant's Bane here, Snapzilla Gorilla, aka Definition, all that good shit. Hollering at y'all with this quick live stream about a really hot topic out here in the world, out here in these streets. Really hot topic, right? Really hot topic. Something that, I feel like is good to cover a little bit. But anyway, I'm gonna give you guys a second to get in the building so that we can continue forward. Anyway, it is Saturday. No, it's actually Friday. Friday, December 13th. Oh shit, it's Friday the 13th, y'all. Friday the 13th. So far, nothing unlucky has happened to me today. So, fingers crossed though, because I got to get on the airplane. I got to fly to Chicago tonight, so we'll see what happens, right? Anyway, I'll be all right. Anyway, y'all, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys already know about this. Some of you may not. But there seems to be a little bit of a feud. And when I say a little bit, I'm understating I'm understating it. Rodman was good. There seems to be a little bit of a feud between rapper Remy Ma, female rapper Remy Ma, and female boxer Claressa Shields. And in reality, this feud should not be taking place. All right. Now, Remy Ma is a once successful female rapper who ended up doing some silly shit to get herself thrown in prison for like 6 years. And during that time, her boyfriend, Papoose, another rapper, he's more like a battle rapper, held her down while she was in prison, right? Was there for her, visited her all the time, all that type of shit. Held her down, always spoke highly of her, always respected the woman. And she gets out of prison. Can you guys still hear me? Let me know if you guys still hear me. When I get silly ass phone calls during my live streams, it tends to kill the audio. Anyway, and they join Remy Ma and Papoose, join the cast of Love and Hip Hop, and they portray themselves to be this loving black love couple and all that shit. And Papoose wanted a baby with her, and she was kind of fighting it for a long time. She didn't really want to have kids with her because she wanted to pick her rap career back up and did not want to be held down by being pregnant. But anyway, they end up getting pregnant, blah, blah, blah. They're together, they get married, all this silly shit. And then, a couple years ago, rumors start floating around that Remy was fucking around with this dude, Easy the Block Captain, who is a battle rapper that is part of her battle rap league. And there was a lot of controversy swirling around it. And at the end of the day, Papoose, he kept quiet about it. But, Easy the Block Captain, some audio came out where he was going to try to capitalize on the situation and get on Love and Hip Hop and get him a bag. But that never came to fruition because, Papoose did not entertain the nonsense. But fast forward, apparently, starting earlier this year, Claressa Shields starts fucking around with Papoose. And at the end, so she starts messing around with Papoose. Claressa Shields, the female boxer. And Remy Ma seems to have a problem with that, right? Remy Ma seems to have a problem with that, even though she created the problem by cheating on Papoose in the first place. Not only did she cheat on him, but she also embarrassed the shit out of him by allowing it to come out, by allowing it to go public. All right, it went public, and so I mean, it really is just an embarrassing situation that should not have occurred. You know, she should have had the wherewithal and the decorum, if she's fucking around, not to let the shit get out. But of course she had to go around, you know, going on dinner dates with him out in public and all this silly shit. And for some reason she feels like, you know, that she has anything to say about it. Now, Papoose decided finally to move on, I guess, and started dating Claressa Shields, and now Claressa Shields and Remy Ma getting into it and all that shit. And that should not be happening, right? That should not be happening, because Remy Ma should not be talking about shit. What's good, Dead Mike? Remy Ma has nothing to say about it. But of course, because she's so brolic and masculine in nature, she has to get all territorial. And so she started exposing text messages that supposedly, I guess, you know, Papoose is saying that these are old ass text messages. Not old, but fabricated, made up text messages that she's showing from a while ago that's supposed to indicate that he was, I don't know, whatever the fuck she was saying, that he was cheating or whatever. Here's what I think. Rodman says, go marry a wholesome woman from the outskirts and not the city. Yeah, that might be a good way to go. But look, here's the thing. Remy Ma really started putting herself out there. She got the lap band or whatever, you know, to lose weight. And so she started looking cute. And I guess she felt like, well, I'm going to put myself out there and see what I can snag me. So she put herself out there like a hoe to snag a dude that was not Papoose. And Papoose, you know, according to her, he's been basically leading her on as though they still had a chance together. In reality, it seems like he doesn't really want to ever be with her again, but he's stringing her along. And if that's the case, then, you know, I don't feel bad for her at all, because she brought this on herself, right? She brought this on herself by allowing another man to smash. And also a dude that, you know, purported himself to be cool with Papoose, shook his hand and all that shit. And, you know, she's flaunting it in his face. She's not trying to hide anything, you know what I'm saying? She clearly has zero respect for Papoose. And, you know, part of it is Papoose has to accept some responsibility for that, because he allowed her to disrespect him for years, right? And we all know that Remy Ma, you know, basically, she calls herself the breadwinner. All right, now here is a key takeaway from this.
Watch out, vehicle on shoulder ahead.
I would agree that Remy Ma was bringing more bacon in than Papoose. And when that happens, when you have a woman that earns more money than you, 9 times out of 10, it doesn't matter what they say, they're not going to respect you as a man. And the best way to deal with that is to not deal with her. Especially if she demonstrates early on that she does not respect you. She tries to wear the pants. And Remy Ma is already masculine in nature to begin with. So I don't even think that it would be possible for Remy Ma to tame her masculinity, even if you earn more money than her. I don't think that she would be the type to, you know, relinquish any control in a relationship she always has to wear the pants. Look at Easy the Block Captain. She clearly has a type. She has a type of dude that she does not. She always gonna pick dudes that are lower than her on the economic scale and on how they present masculinity wise. Now, I'm not saying, because Papoose is, I'm not saying Papoose is not masculine in general, right? We all know he can throw down and get down. He done got multiple fights with dudes. He done fought Fat Joe's people. He reportedly knocked out Easy the Block Captain. So we know he's probably very dominant in nature or whatever. He's like, aggressive, masculine or whatever. The problem is when it comes to a woman, though, it appears that he does not try to assert any type of leadership qualities in a relationship with a woman. That's what it appears to be, because Claressa Shields, one might say that she presents as masculine, but I haven't really seen that. I haven't really seen her relationship, how she acted in her previous relationships or in her relationship with Papoose. We know how she acts in public in general, right? Because she's a female boxer, because in the sport of boxing, she has to be assertive, aggressive in order to, because when you're going to fight somebody in a boxing match, you have to, the fight starts when you sign the contract. The fight starts when you're negotiating. The fight starts when you call someone out for a fight. The fight starts when you have to show what type of person you are as a boxer. And so Claressa Shields, on the face of it, is going to appear to be aggressive and assertive. Now, I don't know how she behaves in her relationships, but we've seen Remy Ma and Papoose relationship publicly, and it does appear that she calls a lot of the shots. And if she calls a lot of the shots, she's not gonna have respect for dude. And I can tell you right now that even when it comes to this Easy to Block Captain dude, like, it's the same type of deal. The problem is Remy Ma has probably faced a lot of trauma in her life when it came to men. Who knows, man? She probably was raised by a single mother, or maybe even a single father that didn't know how to behave or how to treat her, right? To show her that it's okay to allow your feminine qualities to be at the forefront. Because Remy Ma, she can dress up as dainty and as feminine as she wants. She still carries herself very masculine, right? And I believe that she is always probably going to be attracted to dudes that she feels like she can control in a relationship. And if you present yourself as too masculine to her, she might want to fight you, right? She might want to get aggressive. She would be heavily resistant to that. And this is why she felt that she did not have to hide the fact that she was fucking around on Papoose. At the end of the day, zero discretion. Because a feminine woman who decided that she was going to go cheat would be very, very sneaky about it. She would be very calculated. You would probably not know until it's been going on for years and years, or months and months and months. And someone like Remy Ma is not going to give a fuck about the dude's feelings. All the windows are rolled up. Why am I rolling up my window, Dead Mike? All the windows are rolled up. Anyway. So, the problem is, it appears that for a time, Papoose accepted the behavior, knew that she cheated, and decided to try to make it work anyway. That was problem number one. Well, actually, problem number one was allowing her to take a dominant role in the relationship. That was problem number one. A woman is not going to respect you if you are not a leader in a relationship. Now, I'm not trying to sound red pill, right? I'm definitely not, because, you know, I'm not one of them red pill, you know, whatever the motherfucker, whatever you want to call them. I'm not that. I'm not that, but I know the reality. I know the reality. I am not one of those fresh and fit type motherfuckers. But the reality is, but even though cats like that say a lot of silly shit, sometimes they say correct shit, right? And women respect leadership in men, right? Women want leaders. Even masculine women like Remy Ma. She would respect a man more who was able to make decisions and to say that his word is final in general, right? Especially if he demonstrates that his leadership is effective. Effective leadership is very attractive to women. When they see and they trust you and you can demonstrate that your leadership quality is top tier, yeah, you won't have very many problems from them. But I don't think that's what Papoose presented. And it's probably very hard to do that with a woman like Remy Ma. So here's what I see happening with Remy Ma, right? Remy Ma is going to be single for the rest of her life. She's going to fuck a bunch of dudes. She's going to have her way with all these men, like a dude. She's going to be running around like a dude, fucking all kind of dudes. And these dudes are going to fuck her because she's beautiful, right? She's cute. She's very beautiful. She got her body right. She got a lot of bread. So she's just going to be fucking dudes for the rest of her life. She's probably never going to have any more kids. She's probably never going to get married again. If anything, it's clear that she still would want something that happened with Papoose, right? You know, because she's all up in his phone and all kind of silly shit. You know, talking about he fell asleep talking, like, you know, but at the end of the day, if Papoose don't want her back, if Papoose don't take her back, she's not going to ever be with anybody. She's going to stay single. And the dudes that encounter her are going to use her up. Like Easy the Block Captain did. Use her ass up. Right? Used her. You know what I'm saying? Got it in with her. Yeah, I mean, probably got some dome from her. All kind of silly shit. You just did all kind of freak nasty shit with her. And, you know, it's going to continue like that. She's going to do that with more and more dudes. And when that's it, that's it. No, I think Claressa Shields is living with Papoose in their house. Oh, and by the way, some people are saying that Papoose needs to leave the house because he's the man. No, that's not how that works. If you fucked around, right? If you cheated, your ass got to get out the house. You got to go. Remy Ma cheated, and that's why her ass ain't in the house. She's complaining about Claressa Shields being in her house and fucking Papoose in her house. But at the end of the day, she's not there because she knew she was wrong. Remy Ma left because she fucking around. Not only, again, like I said, not only did she fuck around, but she embarrassed the shit out of him. How did she find out? Text messages, all kind of silly shit. You know, they started openly dating recently. So, you know, they're not hiding that shit. But, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know, I don't... I was talking about this yesterday on Champside's channel. And I was talking about how my wife is understanding of the idea that I might want to be doing other things, you know, with others, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, she accepts the fact that I provide and protect the family, that I'm a quality leader in the family and I handle my business, and she knows I'll always take care of her and children. So in her mind, she's like, that's at the end of the day, that's what she really wants, right? And she still gets all of my attention, and she's still a priority to me, emotionally, physically, all that. And yeah, so if I ever decided to do other things, she would not have a problem with that, right? She doesn't have a problem with that. I'm just not out of here doing it because the way modern dating and modern, just the whole idea behind modern individuals and modern women and all that, trying to navigate the world, trying to navigate that type of world, navigate the dating world right now in this day and age. Not even something I really want to put a lot of energy into, because I have been experimenting. I have been testing things out in the market. I have been testing things out in the market, and there's a lot of crazy shit out there. And even women my age, right? I mean, look at Remy Ma. Remy Ma is my age, in her 40s, and she out here acting like she's in her 20s. Right? She wanted to just go wild out all over the place and think that, okay, well, I'm done wilding out, I will be accepted by the man I want again. That's not how this shit works. And so even with myself, even with the so-called free pass I have, the ability I have to do extra things, I don't really have that much of a desire for it because of just the craziness that is out there right now. Nicolette Moore says, Claressa better chill on him until he's single, though. For what? Did Remy Ma chill? See, that's another thing. Claressa Shields ain't giving don't care if he married or not. He knows that they're not together. She is accepting of his situation. You know what I'm saying? She accepts the situation. She knows he's married. She knows who he's married to. And according to Remy Ma, she was giving her fashion tips and all kind of shit like that. And Remy Ma and Claressa Shields made a decision. But Remy Ma made the first decision. She made the fatal decision to start fucking around and get caught and have it blasted all over the place to embarrass the shit out of Papoose. Well, for the drama, I understand, but it is what it is. Remy Ma is being out of pocket. You understand? And Papoose allowed her to control too much of the relationship, so now she feels like she can control him, even when they're not in a relationship. Right? So, like I was saying, even though I have the ability to do what I do, right? I'm not interested necessarily. It would be more so of a unicorn of a woman that could step into my situation, given everything that I got going on right now. Given that I'm married with 6 kids, it would take a unicorn of a woman just to accept that situation and to fit in because I'm not just going to be going around slinging the thing around. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be going around slinging that thing. Fuck that. It's men should be treating their private parts as prized possessions, just like women do. Well, like women used to do. Nicolette Moore says she's allowed herself to be pulled into their BS. If he wants her to be, could come whole as a single person. He is single. They just still have a marriage license. And see, that's the thing. He's single. They just still have a contract with the state they were married in. That's why it's like, why even bother getting married? Because all that is a contract with the state for them to be in your fucking business if you guys decide to break up. Yeah. Listen, Remy Ma has it is what it is. Even if they weren't married, it'd probably still be drama because they have a kid together, and Remy Ma's out of pocket anyway. So even if they weren't married, Remy Ma still thinks that she owns Papoose, and they have a kid together. I don't even think if they weren't married that it would be, that it would be any different. I understand Nicolette Moore. I get you. That's your opinion. He's married. Leave her and be with her. Be with Remy Ma? Hell no. Once a woman disrespects you in that manner, like Remy Ma disrespected Papoose, and a bit, hell no. There is no getting back. No, not gonna happen. I wouldn't. No, there's no getting back after that. There's no coming back from that. But I hear what you're saying. Remy is used to bullying other women, and she can't bully this one. I agree. In a fist fight. But Remy Ma's a shooter. Remy Ma's a shooter. She's not a fighter. Yeah. I mean, whatever. I mean, I get you. I get what you're saying, Nick Latmore. He can divorce her, not divorce her. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they aren't together. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they aren't together. And that's what she needs to get through her head. Anyway. But I respect your opinion. I just don't think it would make a difference. If let's say Papoose divorced Remy Ma earlier this year and got with Claressa Shields, I don't think that would make a difference. I think Remy Ma would still be acting out of pocket. Where's Easy? Probably on the side of the road where she picked his ass up. You know what I'm saying? Under the gutter, in the gutter where she found his ass. Because he's not even that good of a battle rapper, in my opinion. But anyway, that's just what it is. That's my take on it. And I'm gonna get on out of here. I gotta catch a flight in 3 hours. Well, I gotta leave to catch a flight in 3 hours. Flying to Chicago, unfortunately. I don't want to fly right now, man. I really packing shit and going through security and just do not want to deal with this shit, man. If anybody figures out how to create a teleportation device, let me know. You know what? Human nature, I agree. I hate that it had to come to this, but you know, Remy Ma brought it on herself. You know, she had to go out and feel like she had to see if she still had it and all that. Whatever. She's retarded. Anyway, Sister Kamiran, what's good? How you doing? Blessings to you. Blessings to you, Queen. Yeah. I'd be teleporting daily too, but you might not be able to teleport daily. You might need to take a break every now and then, because when you teleport, all your particles have to separate and come back together. So you can't be doing that too much, and it probably takes a lot of energy. Anyway, guys, I'm rolling off of here. Much love. Like, share, subscribe, and we're gonna keep marching forward toward freedom. Peace.